What is going on, everybody? It is your boy SirEmCeeCoy, and welcome back to the Chicago Bears franchise. We are here in week 4 of the 2018 season, where your Bears are 3-0 and looking to face the also surprisingly 3-0 San Francisco 49ers. One team is going to walk out of this undefeated. One team is going to walk out with a loss. The Bears season is all thanks to the early surgence from Mitch Trubisky, while the San Francisco 49ers are getting a lot from their young rookie quarterback Gordon Draper, who we will see later. But the Bears offense will start the day, so we will get to see Trubisky. 627 yards, 6 touchdowns, 0 picks through 3 games. That has been the key to his success, is minimizing turnovers. And on first down, the first play of the game, they go deep to Cameron Meredith. It's tipped out of his hands and falls incomplete, which will lead to an early 3rd down and 11. Trubisky stepping up in the pocket, and this time fires a strike to Jordan Howard. That's good for 23 and a first down, and that'll get him into San Francisco territory. This defense, Buckner, Thomas, Dial, and Dumerville make up a deadly front with Reuben Foster, Navarro Bowman, and Ray Armstrong at linebacker. And then they also have rookie cornerback Kadir Richards, one of the better rookies that came out of this draft. Of course, we definitely got the gem out of the corners in Colbuto Gideon. But Kadir Richards is no slouch himself. You will see a pass completed to Solomon Torrance left side. That's good for 9. Bringing up a 3rd and short, and we'll hand it off to Jordan Howard. That's going to be an easy 3 yards for him and a first down. Sanchez Potter checks in the game, but it will be a throwing down for Trubisky. He finds Meredith on the outside, gets a nice block from the fullback, and he's able to turn upfield for a first down. The Bears are moving as they'll go halfback swing, and it's Jordan Howard out in space, and he's going to roll over a tackler for another first down. Coming off his best week yet, where he ran for 169 yards and 2 touchdowns. Again, Potter into the game on 1st and 10, but it's Trubisky throwing. Good protection. He's got Juju Smith-Schuster for the Bears touchdown. The second-year receiver continues to have a good start to the year, catching touchdowns. And the Bears seems to be the pattern as of late, getting off to these early leads, first drive scores, something they were unable to do last year. And they are doing super well this year. Now here comes Gordon Draper, 641 yards and 5 touchdowns, also no interceptions. The rookie is playing very well thus far. We'll take a look at what he's got protecting him. There's that. The weapons look to be the same as they were last year with Hyde, Garcon, and Jeremy Curley. Curley exploded on us last year when Amukamara was in coverage of him, so let's see if Gideon can do a little bit better. On 2nd down and 10, Draper, he can run, and we see him just barely evade a sack there. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Draper, again, running right, using the legs, and he's going to have space with steps out of bounds. A little bit of a rookie mistake there, as he had Carlos Hyde escorting him. So, San Francisco punts, and we will see Chicago back with the ball, and there's Jordan Howard with a nice, strong run to get him 8 yards on 1st down. Empty set on 2nd down and 2. It's going to be Trubisky throwing. Downfield, there's a wide open Jimmy Condren, who shakes a tackle and is brought down almost immediately. But back into San Francisco territory go the Bears. Trubisky tries to slide right to evade pressure, and he's going to run right into DeForest Buckner, a big sack. 3rd and 12 now for the Bears. Trubisky sliding left, pressure incoming, but he gets the throw off, and there's Jimmy Condren again inside the 20. Fighting and brought down at the 16-yard line. Trubisky's already up over 100 yards passing, and we're not even done with the first quarter. 1st and 10, Trubisky looking right side. It's going to be intercepted by Jaquiski Tartt, and he's going to have space up the sideline. If anyone's going to bring him down, it's going to be, thought it was going to have to be Trubisky, but Corey Harper is able to get there. So no points off of that drive. Now San Francisco has a little bit of momentum going their way, as what a throw and what a catch. Draper to Curley. On 2nd and 1, they go handoff. Carlos Hyde, who bounces it outside, and Hyde's got a lot of space. Carlos Hyde, the longest run we've seen against this Bears defense this year. That's good for 34 yards, his first carry of the day. 2nd down now for San Francisco, as we'll see a play action. Draper throwing on the run. He's got a wide open Jeremy Curley. Touchdown 49ers. Fuller was there in coverage, but found himself well behind Jeremy Curley, and he was wide open in the end zone. Tie ball game, and it seems no matter what, these games in San Francisco seem to stay close. But we are early here. It is still first quarter as Jordan Howard takes a handoff and takes a big hit from Ray Armstrong. Lost the 2. Thankfully, he held on. Empty set for Trubisky on 3rd and 12. Steps around in the pocket and throws another interception to Ray Armstrong. And this is troubling if you're a Bears fan. This is what we saw a lot last year with Trubisky. He'd throw an interception, get rattled, and then it was all downhill from there. As we've now seen back-to-back interceptions on drives. There's a nice tackle by Amukamara in the backfield as Hyde loses 3 on first down. On 2nd down and 13, Draper running play action. He's going to roll right, trying to evade the pressure, and he's going to take off. Gordon Draper will pick up a first down, finally brought down by Akeem Hicks, 15 yards downfield. Probably the last play of the first quarter, we'll see play action for Draper. Again, rolling out right. This time here comes Leonard Floyd with a big sack. Leonard Floyd, our team leader in sacks last year, gets his first today. On 2nd and 16, Draper again runs right into Leonard Floyd. It's back-to-back sacks. You cannot run his way because he does such an excellent job at shedding outside blocks and running down quarterbacks. As we'll see Draper do it again, but this time he has space. Draper, good blocking, and is brought down by Gideon after a gain of 14 yards. But it's still a 4th and 10, and we will see a 50-yard field goal attempt. In the wind and rain, it is no good. Just under the crossbar for Kai Forbath. Still 7-7. Bears take over with a sling pass out for Jordan Howard, and he will get them close to the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. Single back, it's Jordan Howard, and the handoff goes to Howard, who sheds tackles, and Howard picks up a huge gain there on 3rd and 1. Needed 1, got about 9 or 10. Potter in the game on 1st and 10, and now we'll see him take the carry. And that's good for a gain of 7. Good running from Sanchez Potter. We haven't seen a lot of him this year, but he does make the most of the opportunities when he does come into the game, as on 3rd and 2, Trubisky misses Jimmy Condra. So we will now see a 51-yard field goal attempt for Matt Prater, and this time this field goal is good. So the Bears trade field goal attempts at San Fran. The difference is ours goes in. 10-7 Chicago with 9 minutes to go here in the half, as we're going to see a rollout from Draper, and there's Leonard Floyd again. He is an animal. 3 sacks on the day. He is up to 5 now on the season. 2nd and 21, play action, it's going to be a safety. Akeem Hicks and Danny Trevathan get the safety on Gordon Draper. It's a 5-point game now for Chicago, and they're getting the ball back. There'll be a handoff to Jordan Howard, who runs through a would-be tackler. That's good for a first down. Big run from Jordan Howard. 7 minutes to go in the half. Trubisky in the pocket, good protection, looking right side and overthrows Jimmy Condren, who had a lot of space. But it falls incomplete, leading to a 3rd and 7. Shotgun here for Mitch. Stepping up in the pocket, this time he connects with Jimmy Condren, who has a lot of open space. He's down to the 31-yard line of San Francisco. 1st and 10. Trubisky, he's going to lob one, looking for Meredith, and he overthrows Meredith, who had a step on his defender. 3rd and 3 now. Trubisky, quick pressure, he gets it out. There's Jordan Howard. He's got space inside the 5, breaking a tackle and brought down by 2 49ers at the 3. Jordan Howard is looking like he is getting into his prime form, and that's when teams really got to worry. He had a slow start to the season, but he's really starting to bring it together now. 3rd and goal from the 5, a little more than 4 minutes to go. Trubisky having some issues, steps up, throws, and it's incomplete for Torrance. Tipped away, a nice defensive play made there. With less than 4 minutes to go, we'll see San Francisco take over now, down by 8. Looking to get some points before the half. Draper rolling out, he's got to be careful on these play actions as he's evading pressure, and Vance McDonald drops what would have been a huge pass for San Francisco. Now on 2nd down, we'll see Draper again running play action in that bootleg, and he's going to run right into Akeem Hicks. I thought it was Leonard Floyd again, but it's Akeem Hicks with a sack and a half, and it's 3rd and 19. This time they're going to go the smart route and just hand it off to Hyde, as they were again in safety territory. Now the Bears with 2.5 minutes to go could add some more points to their lead, but not if Trubisky's getting sacked like that. Navarro Bowman and Ray Armstrong were there on the sack. 2nd and 18, they go handoff to Howard, and he gets most of that sack yardage back. They'll call it a gain of 7. So on 3rd and 11, Trubisky again throwing, sliding right, now stepping up in the pocket, and he's going to take off, and Mitch Trubisky picks up the first down with his legs. Good running from Trubisky. 2nd down again, throwing, and it's a nicely timed interception by the rookie Kadir Richards. And there goes Richards, he's got space, outrunning linemen down the sidelines. And the rookie Kadir Richards will have a pick 6 for San Francisco. Oh my God, and that is not how you wanted that drive to end. The Bears were driving, looking to add more points and add to their momentum going into half. Instead, we have an entirely different ball game going into halftime with the Bears just up 1 point, 15-14. Man, that pick is huge. We'll see what the Bears can do to come back from that and see what the game plan is for victory in the second half. First half of football has really been all Bears. They have been dominating in mostly every facet of the game, but that one interception proves to be extremely costly. But unfortunately, it hasn't just been one interception. That was the 3rd interception of the half that Mitch Trubisky has thrown. He's gone 3 games without throwing an interception, and now he's thrown 3 in just one half of football. That's definitely worrisome with the way that Trubisky's been playing. I was, lauding him as our MVP, the second coming. But right now, we're seeing a lot of rookie Mitch Trubisky out on the field, and we definitely want to see a difference in that if we're going to have any chance of winning this ball game. San Francisco will get the ball to start the game, and we're going to see what they can do. As there's Vance McDonald over the middle. It's good for a first down, and San Francisco's going to want to come out here hot as they can take their first lead of the game here if they can score. On 1st and 10, they go Carlos Hyde to the outside, who nearly stays on his feet, but he will be brought down. That's going to be no gain. So 3rd down and 11, shotgun with Hyde to the right. It's Draper, play action. They continue to go back to it, and this time it's complete along the sidelines to Jeremy Curley. Nice throw there from Draper. On 1st and 10, it's Draper again. Throwing on the run, and this time Vance McDonald makes the diving catch. The Niners are now into Bears territory, and it's 1st and 10. Tipped off of the back of Kittle, and he somehow catches it. Are you kidding me? He didn't even know that ball was coming. So a lucky first down, and now they're going handoff to Carlos Hyde, who had space, spins, and then fights. He gets a few yards. He could have probably had a lot more there, though. 3rd down and 7, it's Draper. Quick pressure. He finds Marquess Wilson. They're down to the 7-yard line, and it is 1st and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal at the 17, thanks to the beautiful, beautiful false start bullshit that EA loves to put in. There will be a video coming out on that later, don't you worry. But they do not succeed on 3rd and goal, so they kick a field goal to take a 2-point lead, and it is now 1st and 10. Bears as Conjuring will get a few yards on that one. Not much going there. They'll call it 4. 3rd down and 8 now. Shotgun for Trubisky. Good protection as he slides left. Now throwing downfield, and that one could have been intercepted. He was looking for Torrance, and that is a very quick 3-and-out for Chicago. Late in the 3rd quarter, San Francisco starts with a handoff to Hyde, and he continues to be bottled up. Outside of that early run, he's only gained 20 yards on 10 carries. On 3rd and 9, we'll see Draper overthrowing his man, and the teams trade 3-and-outs. The Bears start from their own 36, and there's going to be a big run from Jordan Howard, and that is going to ensure that we do not go 3-and-out. 2nd down and 8, Trubisky again to the air, threading a needle to Smith-Schuster, who does a really good job at holding on with contact. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1, where we go back to Jordan Howard. He has done a really good job this year in these short situations. 1st down. 2nd and 10, we go back to Howard, who doesn't have a lot of space, but he does still pick up 3 on that run. Nearing the end of the 3rd quarter, it's 3rd and 7. Bears still down by 2. Trubisky downfield. Torrance can't hold on. There's multiple defenders in the area. And now we go for a 56-yard field goal. I think it was 58, actually, but that didn't stand a chance. A rough kick there. San Francisco takes over. This will be the last play of the third quarter, and what a fitting way. Leonard Floyd, sack number 4 on the day. He's an animal. He's up to 6 now on the season, and it's 3rd and 17. Draper to pass. Looking right side, and it looks like Curley fell down. Still a little slippery out here, so Bears catch a break, get the ball back, but starting at their own 8, Trubisky takes a sack. Good for him to step up in the pocket, though he knew the pressure was coming. So now it's 2nd and 15 from the 3. Hand off Howard, he's brought down just outside of the goal line. 3rd and 17 from the 1, and San Francisco's now threatening to get a safety of their own. Trubisky stepping up, throwing deep. Cameron Meredith can't hold on. He had it and dropped it. So we punt, and now San Francisco will start from their own 45-yard line. Excellent field position as Draper. You've got to be kidding me. Sack number 5 for Leonard Floyd. Oh my God, that is the 3rd most any player has ever gotten in a game. 2nd and 11. Draper rolling out this time, no Leonard Floyd, and he lays a pass out for Pierre Garçon, who makes a huge catch at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 29. They are in field goal range. Draper, just kidding. He is sacked. Quentin Dempsey and Amuka Mara, they bring the corner blitz, and it works out to perfection. 3rd and 17 from the 35. Draper rolling out, trying to evade pressure. He's going to take off, get a few yards. They'll call it 4. So this will be a 48-yard field goal attempt. And this is no good. 2 misses from Kai Forbath today. Keeping the Bears in this, it is still just a 2-point game. Look at the numbers. Jordan Howard had a hot start, but he's kind of been shut down here in the 2nd half. We'll see Howard. Oh my God, he just shrugged that defender away like he was nothing. Nice run from Jordan Howard, a gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd and 1, we'll see play action now from Trubisky, who faces pressure and goes down to Forrest Buckner with a huge sack. A loss of 13. 3rd down and 14 now for Trubisky. 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, and he's going to be sacked again. This San Francisco defense is turning up the pressure here in the 2nd half, and the Bears have yet to score any points. So San Francisco takes over with 5 minutes to go, and there's a pass completed to Garçon on 2nd and 10. That leads to a 3rd and 2. They're coming out with an I formation. Fullback handoff, and Juszczyk is stuffed. He only gets a yard, so the Bears will still get another chance. 3:50 to go, starting from their own 19, and we'll see a handoff go to Jordan Howard. Howard is able to pick up 3. He's up to 80 yards on the day on 19 carries. A 3rd and long. Trubisky throwing wide open over the middle. It's Jimmy Condren. They have just not been incorporating the middle of the field, and that has just left Jimmy Condren open a lot today. Trubisky over 200 yards on the day with 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions. 1st and 10, there's a big handoff to Jordan Howard, who gets outside into San Francisco territory and down to the 38-yard line. With that run, they can just start to kill some time, as Jordan Howard is getting a huge running lane, as he's now up over 100 yards. On 2nd and 1, handoff Howard, he converts. We're now inside of 2 minutes. San Francisco is probably going to start using timeouts, as they have 1 left on 3rd and 5. Trubisky throws, finds Cameron Meredith. San Francisco has burned their last timeout, and now it is all up to Matt Prater. A chip shot field goal. It's rainy, there's a lot of wind, but the kick is good. The Bears, with a last-minute field goal, squeak by the San Francisco 49ers, 18-17. This game was a lot different than all the other games we've seen. We've been seeing this offense explode the first few games of the season. They kind of got humbled here today by the San Francisco 49ers defense, but we come in with the #1 ranked defense in the league, and it definitely shows. Only allowing 17 points. Thankfully, our defense was able to pick up some slack with a safety. Did a lot of great job generating pressure. I mean, Leonard Floyd with 5 sacks. We were winning the field position battle a lot, which made it a lot easier on our offense, especially on a day where Trubisky didn't have his best day, and the run defense was pretty stingy up until later in the game, where they started to just get really tired. You see the Bears, you know, when you can throw 3 interceptions and win a game, that's definitely a blessing. So it's nice to see that despite Mitch Trubisky having his worst game of the season, he was able to get bailed out by the rest of his team, and the Bears remain undefeated at 4-0. Jordan Howard continues to have a great year, 26 rushes, 122 attempts. Though Trubisky is playing a lot better, Jordan Howard is still our main man. The rookie Jimmy Condren gets himself his first 100-yard receiving game today. Still looking for that first touchdown of the year. The lone touchdown did go to Juju Smith-Schuster. And then there was a lot of people getting one catches here and there. On defense, Trevathan leading the way in tackles. But sacks, oh my god. 5 for Leonard Floyd. He's an animal. 1.5 for Akeem Hicks. Then we got a half sack for Amukamara, Trevathan, and Quentin Demps. And no turnovers. And obviously that 5-sack performance is enough to earn Leonard Floyd Defensive Player of the Week in the NFC. Look at that, TJ Watt over there getting some love. The Bears, of course, are now 4-0 and holding a nice 2-game lead in the division, with the Vikings and Packers both at 2-2. And look at that, the Lions are 0-4. You know I love seeing that. Looking at the NFL, there are 4 teams left undefeated: the Falcons, Jaguars, Bears, and Panthers. Moving on, we do have some contracts. Eddie Goldman wants re-signed. He's stayed healthy thus far this year, and he's playing pretty well. So we're going to get him locked up for 4 years. Next up, we have our star safety Adrian Amos. He wants 4 years at about 21 mil. We'll give you 22 for 4 years. And he is glad to stay, and we're glad to keep him. One player that we want to keep, but he only wants 1 year, which is ideal, is Josh Sitton. He is getting up there in age, but he's still able to produce. So we're gladly going to give him that 1-year offer that he wants, and we'll keep Josh Sitton. One player, on the other hand, that wants 2 years, and we want him on 1, is Darrell Freeman, and he does not want it. We gave him an offer for 1 year that basically matched what he wanted for 2 years, and he still just said it was bad. But we still need to move on. We have the LA Rams. This might be the toughest matchup we've faced yet this year. I mean, Aaron Donald is an animal, and we all know what Todd Gurley is capable of. Otherwise, this is another stout defense with the talented offense. And one thing I was looking for here, and you see I finally found him, is Jared Goff. He really hasn't developed much. He is only a 77 overall. So we're going to take a look at his stats real quick just to see what he has been doing. Last year he threw for 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 15 picks. I don't know why he hasn't progressed at all. But this year it's 769, 4 TDs, and 2 picks. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week as we face the 1-2 Rams. They already got their bye week. Damn. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe. We'll see you then.
Back from the dead.